If you had only 10 minutes left to live, who would you call? Flight 728 had just taken off from New York and was heading to Los Angeles. More than 200 passengers were on board. Families, business travelers, children, people with dreams, plans, and futures waiting for them. But none of them knew that in just a few minutes, they would be forced to face the most terrifying moment of their lives. Suddenly, a loud explosion echoed through the aircraft. The entire plane shook violently. Passengers looked out the windows and froze in horror. One of the engines was on fire. Bright orange flames were tearing through the night sky. Panic spread through the cabin like a wave. People started screaming. Some were praying. Others were crying uncontrollably. A flight attendant, barely able to hold back her tears, picked up the microphone. Her voice trembled. "Ladies and gentlemen, we have suffered a critical engine failure. The pilots are fighting to keep control of the aircraft." The words hit the cabin like a nightmare. Mothers hugged their children. Husbands held their wives. Passengers rushed to send final text messages. "I love you. I'm sorry. Please don't forget me." Inside the cockpit, warning alarms were blasting non-stop. The pilots were doing everything humanly possible to save the plane, but the aircraft kept losing altitude. Then the captain made one final announcement. A long silence filled the cabin before he spoke. "I won't lie to you. The situation is critical. If we cannot regain control, these may be our final moments together." At that moment, the entire plane broke down in tears. A little girl looked at her father and whispered, "Daddy, are we going to die?" The father tried to answer, but the words never came out. The plane suddenly dropped. People screamed. The cabin shook harder than ever before. And then, everything went dark. Seconds later, a young boy suddenly opened his eyes. His heart was pounding. His face was covered in tears. He looked around in confusion. No burning engine, no screaming passengers, no falling plane, just his bedroom. Morning sunlight shining through the window. It was only a dream. The boy ran to his mother's room and hugged her tighter than ever before, because for a few terrifying minutes, he had experienced what it felt like to lose everyone he loved.